I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today are many important news just in the special news analysis and Amit Shah in Assam and just blast on Mamata Banerjee on the infiltration and after the Gan Bapi Mandir Masjid controversy, the new controversy is going to be discussed and open in the country. Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, and many others. Um, uh, this monument in the name of Mughals, that those are encroached our culture, land, properties, and all and the name change politics by raised by BJP state president, Delhi BJP state president Adesh Gupta. He has sent a letter to NDMC chairman to change the name of the roads on the name of the Mughal emperor and how the good governance and Nitish Kumar. So we can understand the paper leaks of the BPSC exam yesterday and Sri Lanka suited site order for public why and what for. So one by one, we'll discuss on the issue how the BJP TMC tussle is on. War of words between the Mamta and the Amit Shah all already erupts. As if you see, and the war of words in West Bengal as well as in Assam. So Amit Shah and CM Mamta Banerjee. Amit Shah attacks Mamta Banerjee on atrocities in West Bengal have not declined. Amit Shah questioned the people of Bengal, at least since last 1 year. You can find any specific change in Bengal. Is there a decline in violence in the last 1 year? He attacks Mamata Banerjee until unless the state government does not do their work properly. BJP is always going to target the state government till the very end. In retaliation, how Mamata will be stopped? So Mamta said he is a home minister and he should keep his eyes on national capital Delhi in view of the home minister. He has not done any work apart from the CID, ED, which needs to be appreciated. And we can understand this war of words was today. Ms. Shah said that she is not maintaining the states and infiltration is going up. It's not good for the Rohingya and Bangladeshi how the state capital is going to be. So Mamta wanted to understand the sensitivity of the country, sensitive to the state, and protection of our people, not the others. Now, next news and the Gyan Vapi controversy. After the Gyan Vapi Mandir Masjid controversy, new controversy going to be erupt now, and Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, and all. Today at the Qutub Minar, New Delhi, BJP just already just done a dharna and stage the dharna and the land and the chant Hanuman Chalisa. So we know how uh, just BJP is going to take the issues in the name of Hinduism. They are doing, they should do. So you know the historical Taj Mahal is a total bundles of lies. How the Muslim encroached the all palaces, places, properties of Bharat, which is encroached, attacked, just looters, how they have looted the property of Bharat. It is a matter of facts, matter of records, matter of history also. So time has come to uh, just repay their sins for the country. And I'll just not talk about the new stand taken by Mr. Adesh Gupta, state BJP president of Delhi. He has demanded just change the name of the important road in Lutyens, Delhi. Just he has said just, you have seen the Humayun Road, Babar Lane, Akbar Road, Shah Jahan Road, all the uh, just those who are the crush the country like anything, crush the culture of the Bharat anything. But why the name was kept? Why this name was just a standby till today? Now what the Modi government is doing for the change of name? So many names has been changed in UP, in the state of Uttar Pradesh, under the leadership of Yogi Adityanath. So NDMC should think on that, change the name for the glory, for the pride of our country. So according to Mr. Gupta, he has suggested The Tughlaq Road name should be changed. Akbar Road name should be changed. Then just changed as Maharana Pratap. You know the Maharana Pratap and Akbar. How just Maharana Pratap defeated many times to Akbar. What is so called the fakely called Akbar Mahan Akbar Great, and Himai Road, the father of uh, Akbar, and the Maharshi Balmiki Road, and the Shah Jahan in the name of General Bipin Rawat, the first CDS of the country, and Babar Lane and the Khudiram Bose name, and just here Aurangzeb Lane in the name of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Already Aurangzeb Lane has been changed by this government, and also name have Dalhousie has been changed, Dara Shikoh Road by the Modi government. Many name has been changed in Delhi, and just Canning Lane change and then the Mother of Sindhia Road, and one road name changed the Rajesh pilot name. So many names in the Lutyens Delhi had been changed. So this should be changed, and the Connaught Place renamed as Rajiv Chowk. So you know the how the contribution of, or not is a matter of discussion, and mostly in the Congress regime, the name of Nehru, Gandhi, and Indira, all country there is no leader except them. So we can understand the politics of the name change, but this is connected to the pride, glory, and the history, our tradition, our the culture of the Bharat, Hindustan. So the demand of Adis Gupta is very valid. We should praise them. And after that, we just see the terrorism. Right? Punjab is now growing after the uh, AAP is in government. You see the Punjab police zero on the Pakistan-based terrorist Harvinder Singh Rinda's role in Mohali blast. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann chaired a meeting on the top police officials and directed the Director General Police DG Mr. V.K. Bhavra to get to the bottom of the case. So the Punjab Police today on Tuesday zeroed on the Pakistan-based gangster turned the Khalistani terrorist Harvinder Singh Rinda's role in the Monday night blast at the state intelligence headquarters in Mohali, that he had sent the state on high alert. But you see the change of the Punjab Police statement. They stated they are claiming they are inside the blast in the intelligence headquarters. Now they have now a different tone the Punjab Police is going on. So we can understand how the Punjab Police in doldrum in the leadership of the RP, state. The state in the preliminary probe suggested the rocket propelled grenade RPG attack was carried out by two persons who were in the white car at the behest of Rinda. Police said at least 20% has been detained in connection with the so far. That's good. Police are doing something. No one has injured in the blast in room number 41 of third floor of the intelligence headquarters, Sector 77, Mohali, while the police said the RPG attack in while reportedly trinitrotoluene, highly trinitrotoluene, a highly explosive and widely used munitions, was used for explosion. Meanwhile, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann chaired a meeting of the top police officials and directed the DGP, Mr. V.K. Bhavra, to get to the bottom of the case. The top police officials said that they had got some clues and would soon crack the case. According to initial probe, two miscreants who came in white car to launch the grenade attack on the intelligence headquarters has fled towards Haryana. The input was the basis of police personal observation, who was at the headquarters and who had seen the car parked about 100 meters away from the building but did not see it after the blast. It may be recalled that there have been security agencies alert about the money being pushed by the Rinda to gangster in his links to carry out terror activities in Punjab. Rinda has been active in anti-India and anti-India operations with a focus on Khalistan, according to intelligence reports. It may be recalled that Haryana and Punjab police, in coordination with the general central agencies, had on May 5th nabbed four terror suspects having links with Rinda and recovered three improvised explosive devices, IEDs, one Pakistan-made pistol, 31 live cartridges, and rupees 1.30 lakh cash. Later on May 8th, the Punjab police also nabbed two persons having criminal backgrounds and recovered an IED packed with about 1.5 kg of RDX. Security concerns in the border state, Punjab shares border with Pakistan, have often been raised, and the latest incident sparked a strong reaction from the opposition, and the blast has once again brought under the focus the dire need to the strengthening security around the important location, better CCTV coverage, and the intensive checking around the same. Meanwhile, the explosion has also evoked a scathing offensive against the new Chief Minister Bhagwant Man led Aam Aadmi Party from all opposition parties, Congress, Shiromani Akali Dal, and BJP. That is matter of fact. As they have just took over the uh, government, the activities of the terrorist activities has gone up. So this is matter of concern for all uh, countrymen and people that should be alert for that. So this is a very serious concern. Just matter of the time of the break. After break, we'll come to the more news. Now coming to the BPSC, Bihar Public Service Commission news. Yesterday, just you know, the 67 prelim exams 2022 cancelled now. The BPSC examination has cancelled. The BPSC 67 combined committee conducted on the 8 May in the various centers of the state. And according to media reports, the question paper of 67 combined competitive prelim exam got viral on the social media. And in this connection, I think 4% has been arrested. And exam got viral on social media. Commission has set up an inquiry committee for the same, which should submit the report within 24 hours. So this is matter of concern for the all person of the state and the officers also. This is a totally taste of the good governance of Nitish Babu, the Chief Minister of Bihar. It is noted that Bihar Public Service Commission has conducted 67 combined competitive examination preliminary on May 8, 22 at various centers in the state. Exam was a part of selection process of total of 802 Group A and B cadre in various departments in the state. In bid of select the candidates for the 67 combined competitive exam, Commission has conducted the preliminary examination. The total 1083 exam centers located in 38 districts in the state. More than 6 lakh candidates appear in 67 combined competitive preliminary exam. It is noted that selection of 67 combined competitive exam is based on the performance of candidates in prelims, mains, and interview. Those who will qualify the prelims will be called for the main exam. Selected candidates will be called for an interview round. BPSC 67th prelims exam was conducted for a total 150 marks, for which time was allotted for 2 hours. So very dramatically, this paper leaks when the exam about to start. And first, I think leak from the ARA Center, Kumar College, one and how they have totally messed in that center, according to media reports. And this is the difference of the distribution of question paper. Some centers distributed 2 hours before, some is no timing discipline, nothing else. So we can understand now how the poor governance of Nitish Kumar in Bihar now, they're playing the future of the, I think, young person of the state. So now in Sri Lanka, the situation is very grave. So Sri Lanka economic crisis already gone up. Troops ordered to shoot at those damaging public property as protesters gathering outside airport naval base. PM Mahendra Rajpaksha resignation according just he already resigned yesterday, but after that Sri Lanka armed forces were ordered today Tuesday to shoot at any person damaging public property or threatening lives. Defense Ministry spokesman Nalin Heras said. The order came when the anti-government protester in Sri Lanka Tuesday today set up a checkpoint on the road leading to the Bandar Naike International Airport in Colombo to prevent the Rajpaksha family loyalists from fleeing the country. Amidst violence and widespread protests continued against the regime over the country's worst economic crisis in decades. Meanwhile, protests began in front of Sri Lanka Trincomalee naval base after reports emerged the former Prime Minister Mahendra Rajpaksha and some of family members were there after leaving the official residence in Colombo, a media report said. Trincomalee is a port city in the northeast coast of Sri Lanka. Rajpaksha left his official temple trees residence early on Tuesday morning, even a mob tried to enter the premises. Violence erupted in Sri Lanka on Monday after supporters of then Prime Minister Rajpaksha attacked peaceful and anti-government protesters, demanding his ouster over the country's worst economic crisis that lead to the acute shortage of the staple food, fuel, and power. 8 people were killed in the ensuing violence. So this is very grievous situation in the Sri Lanka, and the Rajpaksa family has been just totally done the very bad for the country, youth, and public already on the roads and everything totally crisis. And also recently China and Bharat India are supported with many things, to the food items, the fuels, and all, just as a good neighbor and neighborhood policy. And there is slogan in the Sri Lanka road, Gotabaya, go home. The Gotabaya Rajpaksa is the president, and already just so this is the situation, and every I think Sri Lanka people should understand and know the situation, just to control the situation. Otherwise, it will be already just agitation will be the erupts like anything for the sake of humanity, and how the Rajpaksa family has done for Sri Lanka. This is a historical, I think, a blunder by the rulers of Sri Lanka, and the medicines scarcity and the proper food items is not there, and public is starving like anything. So Sri Lankan government should understand. I think United Nations should take intervene in this crisis to save Sri Lanka with all means. I think so. For the sake of humanity, for the sake of peace, for the sake of the saving the one state, and government of India and Modi government also has always raised the hand for the support to Sri Lanka. We hope for the best. Sri Lanka will come out very soon from this crisis. God save Sri Lanka. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.